According to AARP, 48 million Americans helping to care for aging parents, spouses, or other adult loved ones.
And besides providing care, there's also protection. Right now, scams and fraud are at an all-time high, with millions of victims losing billions of dollars every year.
I recently spoke with Amy Goyer, the National Family and Caregiving Expert for AARP. She told me about the signs caregivers need to watch out for, especially at a time when their loved ones are likely least capable of recovering financially.
Some of the common scams that you're starting to see recently that are targeting our older Americans?
A lot of them are imposter scams. They pretend to be the government, like the Social Security or Medicare or IRS, and you need to pay them right away or lose your benefits. It might be utilities. They pretend that they're with a utility company, and if you don't pay your bill, you're going to get it cut off, and you're delinquent bill, and which isn't actually delinquent; it's fake. The other one is the grandparent scam, where they pretend to be a grandchild or another family member, and they're in crisis and they need money right away.
And I mean, what steps would you take to kind of explain to older Americans on how this whole process works? Things to look out for when you're being scammed.
It can role play with them, actually act out. Okay, so I'm a scammer and here's what I say to you. What are you going to say back? You can write up a refusal script to say, if you want to do business with me, I don't do that over email or phone or text message or social media platforms. You can send it to me in the US mail. And if they're legitimate, they should be able to do that. You can also make sure their phone settings are so that all their contacts are up to date, and tell them if the phone rings and you don't recognize who's on the phone, don't answer it. I do that. I don't answer calls if I don't recognize the number. It can always go to voicemail if it's legitimate, and you can deal with it later. And then the last is to make sure and sign up for alerts from the bank, the credit card companies, the utility companies, any type of alerts you can sign up for. Then wait a minute, I know I paid that bill because I just got the alert notification of that. And, you can always tell them if you have any doubt at all, put it off. Just buy time and tell them, I need to talk to my daughter. I need to talk to my lawyer about that. Mm-hmm. And that helps you give a chance to verify.
So what are kind of the big red flags that they need to be concerned about?
Right. If you're caring for a loved one, things to look out for. If your loved one is needing money fast, okay, what's that all about? Why do you need this money right away? What's the urgency, right? And you might also find out if they're asking about getting gift cards or cryptocurrency. Some of these scammers want to be paid with gift cards and cryptocurrency. That's always going to be a scam, 100%. Nobody pays their bills that way. If they're asking you to help take them to the bank more frequently, or you're seeing that they're doing more withdrawals or transferring funds or taking money out of their investment accounts, then that might be a red flag that you need to talk about. Okay, what's the need here? And, I just want to make sure everything's okay. And then the last thing is if they have unexpected money coming in. There are scams where they'll say, you've won the lottery and you only have to pay $1,000 to get this $10,000 winning. And that, that's a red flag as well. It's not going to happen that way.
Okay, so let's say worst case scenario is you find out that they're being scammed or you're being scammed. What steps should you take next?
If you have a loved one who does experience a scam, be sensitive and respectful and kind. These people are professionals. They are criminals, and they're very good at what they do. And so it can literally happen to anyone. And so, talk about it. You want them to feel comfortable telling you that they're concerned they have experienced a scam. So once you do, don't berate them, just say, okay, we're going to deal with this. You're going to report it. First of all, report it to the credit card company or the bank. If there's an opportunity to do that, you might be able to get some of the money back or stop a payment. And report it through the AARP Fraud Watch Network at aarp.org/fraudwatch, or call our toll-free number at 877-908-3360. And you can report a fraud or scam there. You can find out what to do next. And you can also track scams. We even have a map that shows the most common scams in different parts of the country. So then focus on prevention in the future and recovery and doing your best to not let it happen again.